Hello everybody, welcome to Frontier Mentality. Let's get y'all turned around. We're in September. This Monday was the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th is when I'm filming this. Somebody's laying an egg back there. We got about a 30-minute shower today. Today is Wednesday, by the way. Very, very thankful that God sent us that rain. What else is going on? I've asked y'all to pray while I am trying to lose some weight. Good news, this week I have lost 5 pounds, so yay me. Thank you for the prayers. It has been a brutal one. I am doing the intermittent fasting. What that entails, you have to build your way up to it, and it's hard at first because you're used to eating 3 meals a day. Then you drop it down to 2 meals a day, and then you drop it down to 1 meal a day. Then you got to switch it up a little bit every now and then to trick the body so it doesn't plateau out. So you go back to 2 meals a day, then you go back up to 3 meals a day, and then you go back down to 2, down to 1, and you do 1 for 3 to 4 days. And then, so what I usually do for me, because it's easier, is I will fast a 1 meal a day through the week until I get to Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday is 1 meal. And then Wednesdays I eat 2. So I ate breakfast and I won't eat again till dinner. Unless sometimes you get a fiber diet snack, not sweet treats. And then Thursday I will be back to 1 meal a day. And then Friday I will eat my full 3 meals. And then Saturday I will go back to 2 meals. And then starting Sunday I go back to 1 meal. So it's switching it up, tricking the body, and plateauing. So you don't plateau. And while you're doing this, you're exercising. So everybody knows I walk these babies. I'm lucky enough the neighbor lets me walk her back pasture, and I have a track back there. So we run a curve, walk a straight, run a curve, walk the straight. And then I will rest a day and just walk. And then I will run a straight, walk the curves, and run the straight, walk the curves. Although Becca wants to run the whole time. So, I don't run all the time because it is hard on a body. But I usually will pick up the walk, 3 minutes fast walk. But when you fast walk, you still have to be able to talk. So not run, just a fast-paced walk. So you do that for 3 minutes, and then you walk slow for 3 minutes, and you build yourself up to a 30-minute interval walk within the 3 minutes, if that makes sense. September is National Preparedness Month. So I've been on YouTube since March. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So you should have 7 months worth of food in your pantry, including seasonings and the basics of every pantry. So when I say the basics of every pantry, or the staples of every pantry, what am I talking about? It's your cornmeal, it's your flour, it's your oatmeal, your cream of wheat, like warm hot cereals, flour, cornbread, oatmeal, cream of wheat, warm cereals, beans and rice. Those are basic items You can live off of that. Do you want to 24/7? Probably not. But the sugar, so switch up your sugars. Make sure you're getting brown sugar as well, unless you're storing molasses. If you're storing molasses, then only stock up on the white sugar, because you can put molasses into your white sugar. I think it's fourth of a cup of, let's say you're doing a cup of molasses or a cup of sugar. If I remember right, it's like a fourth of a cup of molasses, and you mix it. Now, if it gets more soupy, then you add more sugar, and you keep stirring until you get it to the brown sugar consistency. What words today? Um, but so let's take a break from food for maybe 2 weeks. Everybody needs to stock up on batteries for flashlight purposes. If you don't have flashlights but you have solar lights in your yard, look up for the battery that's needed to help it hold its charge. They can be great flashlights. You can bring them inside and sit at a table, and you have that. Um, Kerosene lanterns or the hurricane lanterns are probably best, because they're made, if they knock over, they won't break per se. And then buy some oil for those kerosene lanterns. If you lose power, you're going to need light. Some people are very lucky and can afford a generator. There's people has house generators, or like us, we did buy a Honda gas generator. But generators can never be run indoors. They always have to be outdoors. The only downfall to the generators are they're noisy. People would know that you had power because you got a lousy, noisy generator. We're also, I'm going to have to start stocking back up on my canning jars. We did find a sweet deal on Facebook Market, but somebody beat us to it. So always be looking on Facebook Market for anybody selling glass jars or canners. There's some really good deals out there. Like this past week, we should have jumped on it the first day, but we did not. We discussed it. A lady had 600 jars, quart jars, and an all-American canner for $500. That's a steal, because an all-American canner is $500. Because have you seen the prices of jars lately? They're $12 a case. That's a set of 12. So there's that. So why would I be stocking glass jars if I've already canned most of my food up for my freezers? If power goes out, we can run the generator for a little while until I was able to can up what's in our freezers. That will be probably making a huge either beef vegetable stew, or a lamb vegetable stew, or chicken vegetable stew, or just doing chicken, or just doing the beef and just doing the lamb all separate. And even the salmon, I can can salmon. By doing it separate, I can have more of a variety on the shelf. Or I could throw it all in and just have different soups on the shelf. But either way, it's food and it goes into my body. Plus, we could eat fresh out of our garden in the fall, which is doing really well. So we have the 3 rows of kale. The beets are coming up. The cilantro is coming up. cilantro. I think that's all he put there. The cabbages we have, I saw over there 3 or 4 coming up of each, so that's good. Sweet potatoes are probably going to be dug middle of next week. They're getting their flowers on them. Straight up looks like a purple morning glory. So that means they're ready. The okra is still doing good. You know, we only have what's in the front yard now. Some are really big, so might be saving some of those for seed. We're still getting okra in September. The mustard and collard greens are doing well. They're the ones beside the driveway. The round Vago bed, Bruce is going to put his onions in it. The one that's long that has the carrots and cauliflower and broccoli, we're going to transplant some of them to the taller one and move the butterhead lettuce all into one area. We still have barrels. The ginger's fixing to come up as well. That will come up, I think, in October. And then that's when my garlic will be going back into the ground to grow enough to get us through another season or another year. What else? That's about it. We do know that the grocery stores are still ridiculous expensive. If you're a coffee drinker, start making the switch to instant. It's cheaper. If you can afford to start buying the freeze-dried kits, I was looking on their prices online again. They're still hovering about the same. I did a video about the different price range and price points on them. And as high as inflation has gotten, you're not saving those for a rainy day. You can eat them and still be cheaper than what you're paying at the grocery store. So there's that tip for you. So you need to stock up on batteries, oil lamps, or get the solar lamps, lights outside, or even they have like battery, what are those things, hurricane lanterns, but they do run by batteries, but they also have solar on top, so it's a dual purpose of how you can charge them. Have phone chargers in your car or for your vehicles. If you have an EMP shield in your car, you can still charge your phones up. If let's say for some reason I left my phone in the car and the EMP happened, my phone, as long as it's plugged up in my car, is protected from the EMP. That's what's good about the EMP for the home. Anything plugged in your house is a surge protector and protects everything from being damaged. Or if you're only can afford it for your car and more crazy talk is happening, you can always put your phones in the microwave at night before you go to bed. And you're thinking, what? It's a Faraday cage. It will protect your electronics during that time. I kind of did a test run on that, you know, when they did the emergency alert for all the phones, and Bruce got the alert. I did not, because I put my phone in the microwave. It didn't come through, so that test worked. But I did get the other one, so when it's out, you know, you get all kinds. Or you can carry a Faraday pouch and keep your phone in the Faraday pouch, and it protects it as well. All those pouches can be found on Amazon. and they all work well. They even have them in wallet size, which I carry because my bank card has that stupid chip in it, and it will protect your cards from being scanned or hacked or whatever when you're out shopping. All right, let's get into this tour. As I hear a train. Okay, so here's the butterhead right here. Bruce is going to move these down here to here, and they will do fine bunched up like that because they grow more up like this than a ball, like your cabbage. So I just let you see the flowers on the sweet potato. There's one. I saw another one over here. It shows you better on the marigold look. There's a couple more over there. And then you can see the okra. It's doing really big and really getting all these, it's just coming in out my ears. I've got about 12 jars of it pickled, so I can buy, I guess, buy some more jars maybe Friday and pickle a few more. So here's the kale. Most of this kale, from me walking down, looks like it's Russian red and just the other variety of kale. Now, all the littles, let's see, all the littles there are turnips coming in, so that's very nice. Down there, remember, we got the cilantro, the red beets, and the golden beets. Can't remember what that last row was supposed to be. It'll pop up and we'll figure it out. All right, I want you to see the difference for the carrots are beginning to get their true leaves. So now we know this is grass, and we can pick these out because these are not true leaves. Then we have the broccoli and the cauliflower coming in. I picked one of these peppers because you see it's wilted over. It's just so heavy. This peach tree is doing good, and we've got 2 peach trees over here behind the marigolds. We've got 2 places with marigolds, and this is where Bruce is going to put his onions. So also in October, you see these shoots coming out from my blueberries bushes. We're going to dig these up and extend them either this way or get them on the other side of the fig tree over there, or even in the backyard. And there's my train. So that's my cue, people. Please stay safe, please get ready, and please get prepared. Frontier Mentality signing out.